There's something about being in the book of the law that just makes you appreciate Jesus so much more. I had already read over Leviticus 1, but I wanted to go back because I found out some more details that I wanted to add to my Bible. As I was adding those details, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday in the live, but I was thinking about how offensive it feels to me to read chapter 1 of Leviticus, which talks about the atonement for sin that they had to do with the animals. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's described in a most vivid way. And it wasn't simple. It was a process, and it was very, very messy. And so as I'm like reading this and I'm studying this and I'm adding in my new notes, and I'm just like thinking like this is so offensive just for me to read. Why did it have to be this way? And I just kind of felt him whisper, because sin is that offensive to him, or more offensive to him, as offended as I feel reading this graphic scene to cover what they had to do to cover their sin. Our sin is so much more offensive to God. And I know that because this wasn't enough, right? What they had to do with the animals wasn't enough to actually cover sin. This was just symbolic. This actually did nothing for them. And it just shows that there was a greater sacrifice needed, right? There was something so much bigger, so much cleaner, so much purer, so much more holy to combat and to oppose how offensive our sin is to God. And that was Jesus. So literally, I was talking about this yesterday, everything in the Old Testament points to Jesus. So if you don't dive into the Old Testament, I highly encourage it. But I also encourage you to make sure you understand who Jesus is and our new covenant, and all of that is before you really dive into the law, because it gets really confusing when you don't understand that everything that they're doing shows us why we need Jesus. So anyway, that was my morning. Well, I'm still going, but I wanted to share that. Bye.